Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Mario Kart World are not the same.
Now, what I mean by that is so many people have been saying Sega has gone the Nintendo route when it comes to the pricing of their new racing game. Just saying straight lies and misinformed opinions about the game's pricing just to get views, it seems.
When in reality, the decisions these two companies have made are not the same. Matter of fact, I seriously think Sega is doing the correct thing with what they're doing with their game, giving us more to do in other worlds that look fun and exciting to race through.
While Nintendo made a shitty game with shitty graphics and uninspired world building and characters locked behind the console, but I'll get to that later. For now, I want to talk about how well these companies are handling it, starting with...
Now, you might have read this segment and thought, what the hell is this guy smoking? But please, hear me out. The most common point that I've heard against Cross Worlds is that the game is just too expensive. Specifically, the digital deluxe edition to the game costing $90. Now, if you're not a brain-dead moron, you heard that I said the digital deluxe edition to the game, with a total of 6 new licenses coming to the game, alongside 3 new characters that you unlock when updates roll out!
You cannot sit there with a straight face and a full diaper and tell me that Sega are being greedy fucks here. Now, I would completely understand if the base game without all the DLC was $90, but no, the base game itself is only $70, which, yeah, is expensive, but if you really think about it, it's been an industry standard since the beginning of fucking 2020.
Now let's get into Nintendo's greedy asses and talk about the pricing of their game. Keep in mind, this game has no DLC and has basically reused model designs from Mario Wonder. All the characters here look so soulless and have no charm to them anymore. Past Mario Kart games did this right by updating the models for the newest game. Perfect example is Mario Kart 8, and that came out in 2014. Mario Kart World never needed a free roam mode. What it needed was to update the game a little and not limit the characters to just Mario IP, because that drastically limits the possibilities of pretty much anything. Sega knew this and developed basically a whole new system that looks interesting alongside the classic item mystery box thing that Mario Kart games did amazingly. But we can't talk about Nintendo without discussing the elephant in the room.
The one thing I don't hear about at all when it comes to these dog shit YouTube videos is that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds isn't locked behind one console. That's right, you can play it on your PS5, PS4, Switch, Xbox, and PC. That's automatically way better than Mario Kart World's case, because that game is locked behind its own console, the Nintendo shit too.
The Switch 2, at least here in the US, costs roughly $500 plus tax. Now, that alone is reasonable enough. I mean, it's the price of the average game console, so it's not that bad. The only problem is, the base game for Mario Kart World, with no DLC mind you, costs $80. If you're planning on buying both the console and the game, which, by the way, you won't even own the game, you'll essentially get a code within the case to buy it digitally anyway, you'll basically be spending over $580 just to play this dog shit game. Now let's look at Cross Worlds for example. Not only do you not have to buy an entirely new console to play this game, but you can outright purchase the game on your PlayStation 4 and get 3 free new characters with post-launch updates. You'll also be able to separately purchase characters when the season pass is no longer in effect. That's way more affordable, and Sega games go on sale constantly, so there might be a chance on PlayStation if you have PS Plus, you can get this game free of charge. Unlike Nintendo's subscription-based thing, where you can basically have a shitty Discord thing and play online with your friends.
Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, and I hope I was able to convince you that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds isn't as bad as Mario Kart World. And by the way, tell me in the comments what you think of like video of me just talking and B-roll footage switching back and forth. And let me know down in the comments below also what your opinion is on this whole situation. So yeah, stay awesome, guys.